What's going on, y'all? Welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack university. Get your pencil and paper out. And I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper. I'm talking about this holy water. Let's go ahead and take us a quick sip. Man, good. So Wes Watson, I heard like a little quick little clip of this. I'm like, man, let me react to it. Let me see what's going on. I'm familiar with the name, but I ain't familiar with the game. Now, I didn't click on the videos, but I've been seeing something uh about his time. I guess his time wasn't so smooth, or I don't know. It could be, you know how the internet be. It's either the truth or a lie, and more than likely it's probably a lie. Uh so I guess Wes Watson and this dude was debating about manhood. See, let me tell you something about manhood. A lot of people, there's no clear cut answer in regards to manhood, but there's just a couple things that must be done, and discipline is definitely one of them things. A lot of individuals don't have discipline. If people have, well, I'm talking about people, I'm talking about males, man, however you want to go ahead and classify them, right? Wherever you are, you may be a boy, you may be a male, you may be a man, but there ain't no crossing over. But discipline is key. Discipline will take you a long way. Discipline will take you to the land of milk and honey, to that promised land, man. Uh, a lot of people suffer, and people think because they accomplish things or whatever the case may be that they have discipline. I know a whole lot of people who have things such as money, but don't have a disciplined life, and they suffer greatly. But y'all know we've touched on this topic quite a few times. We done touched on it in a few ways in the past, and I'm sure that we will touch on it a few more ways in the future. But let's see what these two individuals are talking about in regards to manhood. Let's go ahead and begin, y'all.
How did I find success?
How do you define success? What does that mean for you?
Oh,
Success.
my bad. Success. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna tie in with some manhood anyway. My bad, y'all. Success. Success. I mean, the clip I heard was about some manhood stuff. So I mean, I guess the whole let's see what's going on. But well, in order to have success, you still need to have discipline. So, I'm not far off with that. But let's go ahead and get into the content.
This is, being free, being able to do what I want to do every day when I wake up.
For you?
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Being able to do what you want, when you want, and with whom you want, whenever you want to do it. Because a lot of people don't have that level of freedom in the world. So, 100%.
Um, in regards to my ideas of success, is not that's part of it. That is part of it in regards to my point of view and how I view success in regards to what the first two individuals have said in regards to being able to do what I want, how I want to do it, when I want, where I want, you name it. So that's where I strive to accomplish every single day. But let's get into it.
Carlos?
To be honest, it's working in what you love, because you gotta wake up and love your life. Just create that, that life you just want to live every day. You don't want to stop. Sometimes I don't want to sleep and I want to wake up earlier, just because I live the life I want to live. I also with my wife, like I'm married but not trapped. It's not like I hide shit. It's everything is up front. Like I don't hide anything and I show everything. So,
Oh God.
Blessed man.
Okay. Okay. And my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this is the whole
What
fucking
the
point.
hell?
You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, I mean, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area. I roll in.
He started off kind of rocky, but at the end of the day, this is his view. So you can't argue with somebody about their point of view of success. And as I hear it, I kind of, especially toward the end part to where we at right now, I kind of agree with that. Because that's my mindset. In everything that I do, I would like to be good at. I strive to be good at. So yeah, I do share that sentiment.
Most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness shit, and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. Like, I just can't get behind anything that's not done at a high level. So knock the one thing off the board.
Man, that was that part where he talked about doing things at a high level. I wholeheartedly agree. That's how I go about everything in my life. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Board first, then the next thing, then the next thing. Jados is ripped, rich, and rare. I mean, the whole thing. What's rare mean to me? It means no vices. It means no drugs, no alcohol, no bullshit. You don't have to hide behind nothing. I mean, what's rich? I mean, you get to do what the fuck you want. I don't need you to be a billionaire to say you're rich, or other people, they'll see that even I rent my place. It's $95,000 a month. But they're like, you rent your place. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. You don't understand how to even operate at my level. People don't buy a $24 million house. They buy $24 million worth of properties that would bring them more money. You don't dump all that into that fucking liability and live in some $24 million pad you bought. Stupid. Fucking make investments and you bring it back to this. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want.
Damn. And people are disagreeing with this. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, I'm familiar with the name, but I ain't familiar with the game. My G. I agree. I'm agreeing with a lot of this so far. I haven't agreed with all of it. I'm not agreeing with all of it, but a lot of this I agree with, especially with what he just said.
Some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most people, I won't listen to them. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt shut the fuck up.
Facts, buff, facts. I didn't had that dub a couple times, motherfucker. But it was on some YouTube shit though. Motherfucker trying to tell me on what to do. I'm like, do you see my arms? Do you see me? You want to come see me? Oh, that's no surprise. But you couldn't even see me with X-ray vision in your eyes. But let's go ahead and come on.
Dude, I'm end up with your chest if I do that shit.
Oh God,
I want that.
I
Where
agree.
these motherfuckers go in my comments and
what works for me works for me. What works for you works for you. There's certain exercises that I see people do that I'm like, shit, I'm not doing that. That ain't for me. I can go ahead and attack that area with another exercise. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got dips and some pull-ups in my routine and push-ups. Some people be like, man, I don't want to touch no dips, but they still achieve certain results. So, hey, if it works for you, there's a blueprint for both of us on how to achieve what we want to achieve, but the exercises doesn't have to align. So as long as it works for you, then it just works for you. But when you get over here talking about, you feel me, some shit that don't even work for me, don't even work for how I want to do things, then you got the game fucked up. So I agree with Wes Watson on this one.
I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
hey, I was telling LeBron not too long ago, man, some of them bras out there, man, because I lived in Mississippi, so I know exactly what the fuck he talking about. Hey, some of them bitches be thinking that they cold out there. Like, bitch, you come to California, bitch, you at the bottom of the totem pole. You may be a little bit higher up here, but you come to that California, you is not legit. But don't get me wrong, there be some baddies over there in Mississippi, though. Don't get it twisted. But bitch, when them bitches be acting like they all that mixed in what, bitch?
Relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But there's this whole thing. People don't think I'm gonna put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her? That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like,
I do the same. I do the same thing. I used to do that all the time. Perfect example. When I was in my journey of when I was a bodybuilding, getting my swole on, I would ask little hug niggas. You feel me? I ask the homies from the pen. I'm asking everybody who accomplished certain. Hey, how did you do that? Hey, what did you eat? And I take it, and I take what I can apply, and I incorporate it all into my routine. You know what I mean? So yeah, hey, people was going against this. Man, Wes Watson actually kind of preaching right now, homie. He preaching right now. If y'all going against this, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Because at the end of the day, manhood comes with intensity. You may not be outspoken and aggressive on the outward like maybe Wes Watson is presenting himself to be, but at the end of the day, everything you do must be with intensity. It must be with intensity. You must bring the energy. Come on.
just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board.
Nicaragua Saint. What's going on? What's the best rep range to try to achieve what specifically?
Bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There's be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire.
But in regards to the women, though, hey, me personally, I don't go for looks. I go for the duty. I go for does she get stuff done? I go for them intangibles that a lot of people overlook because they they lust. I don't go off looks. Now, of course, we don't want of course we don't want no broad who look like Whoopi Goldberg or anything. Of course that, right? I'm not saying go for the ugly duckling, but what I'm saying is do not base your search strictly on looks. You will fail all the time. There's a whole bunch of cute little baddies who don't wash their coochie. There's a whole bunch of cute little baddies who are bums. Whole bunch of cute little baddies who got a poor mindset.
Shit.
I've been watching Goldie's content. That's the reason.
To get swole, all depends where you at in your journey. All depends where you at in journey. I'm gonna just tell you like this: the more, the better. The more, the better. If you just starting out, shoot, you can go. You can go 4x12 if you just starting off. But when I was doing that, it also depends on the exercise as well, too, though, right? It depends on the exercise as well. But a lot of the times, when I was doing it, because I don't do it now because shoot, I'm up in my martial arts game out here, so you can't have all that bulk, you know what I mean? Because I'm, but a lot of the times, man, I got to a point where I was doing like 5x20s. 5x25s. Sometimes I'll go if I'm doing a lighter weight, I'll mess around and go 100 reps straight. I'm doing, it's just it all depends. There's no one trick pony, but if you just want to just say a rep range, make sure that you always increasing, whether it be reps, your sets, or the weight. If you always increasing, you always times where you got to decrease, you're gonna be all right. Trust me.
I'm watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble. My chick don't like his content. She's like, he's making too much sense.
Shout out to Goldie. All right. What about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him.
It's
Well,
tough.
hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich,
I can agree with the first part. Like I said, can't really say nothing too much about these individuals because they're giving their own viewpoints on success. Now, with that being said, I agree. Y'all hear me say this a lot. Selling your soul is not what you should do. You see a lot of people in these industries and this entertainment business, they have sold their soul. So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Now, some of y'all, you may not want a family and kids. Don't sit over there and think, oh, because they think that that's represents the sexes, that's what you need to have. Hey, if you don't want a family and kids, however you want to live your life, live it. There's no one way to do things. It's your life at the end of the day. Do what you do. Man, I have a lot of people out here trying to tell me about how I need to live my life and what I need to do and yada, yada, yada. I look at them stupid. Man, don't tell me what the hell I need to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what works for me. This is how I want to live my life. Because at the end of the day, I got to live or die with the decisions that I make. Leave me alone.
wealthy, but I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing.
Are you in that
and it's
MMA
to
too?
achieve something greater
Do you have
than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No,
Do you have money?
no, I don't
How
have.
much
I
money
don't
do you
have.
have?
I
Does
don't
he
have
have
money. But here's the thing. Why is money
much-
valuable?
Do you have
Why?
money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a
No,
nobody.
but really, you are?
Yeah,
Is he really broke?
yeah. Well,
I just want to know. I have to know.
no, I'm
He's
not.
trolling.
I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't
I
have
just
a
really
Ferrari.
have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
See, can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot
He's
of
doing
money.
all right. He's doing all right.
Okay,
It's
but
okay.
this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But if
not?
he does have money, he can say that.
Why not? Why?
I get the point. I get the point. I get the point. Because if you ain't ever been to that level, how the hell could you say it's not all about it unless you've been to that level? That's like when they say, "Oh my God, it's not all about money." Well, who usually say that? Well, people who ain't got no money. So I get the point. I get the point.
Why can't you say it? Why must you have the thing
Because
before you hang on? Let me ask the
Because
question.
hypothetical
Let
is
me ask the question.
hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is
How
hypocritical.
do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to
I know
ask
what
the
you're
question?
going to say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about
You
it.
think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even
I
poor
was
people,
asking if you did.
even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was
they
asking
can-
if you
Huh?
did. I don't know
People-
who you are.
But even poor people.
Explain. Poor people have experienced days of wealth. Explain. What? Because they might have had a time where they might have got their taxes hit, or they might have got some money. That's still not wealth, though. They might have been up a little bit in their eyes or wherever they came, but that's still not wealth, though.
People experience days of wealth, and so the thing is
No,
it's
definitely not.
yeah,
Definitely not.
definitely
No,
so.
not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not
bro.
hugely improve. a person's
Are you
life.
proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
why
Right.
Look
you
at,
even
are
let
you
me
proud?
get-
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been
tell me you're fucking proud
because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits. you
No, they
guys.
go to prison where they get fucking
Fuck yeah,
where
they
get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
you
what
talk about shit-
happened.
I ain't gonna lie, family. I agree. Like, look, you ain't got to be the fittest in the world. You ain't got to be the swollest in the world. However you want to, you know what I mean? You could be lean, you could be muscular, however you want to do it. But titties, though, come on, man. Come on, man. Take this. Be decent. Take care of yourself, man. A lot of that got to do if you eat right. The majority of the time, that's your battle right there, right? You ain't got, like I said, man. You could find you an activity, 30 to 45 minutes a day or some like that. You know what I mean? And just take care of yourself. But you're right. It shouldn't have tits. You're right. I agree.
You don't know.
They go to prison where they get
let's
raped.
do
Now you
this.
get your ass
Hold on,
beat
hold on,
in
hold
front
You
of
on.
think
everybody.
that's better?
Guys,
You think that's
Okay,
better?
let's let him give his definition of success. And then
Having
Let's
tits
go.
and 10-inch arms is what a
let's-
man is.
Let's
You
let him.
guys.
Let's let him.
Please
get his,
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him
I
get
agree.
his thing out, and then
Tits,
We can have different opinions.
yeah, go.
titties,
Anyway, that's where I was at.
boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want
Fuck yeah.
if you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with.
Okay.
And
To take care of
yes,
a
I
family.
do think that a rejection of materialism.
Because they made a horrible decision. There's a mindset that come now. Now I get what homie's saying too. They made a horrible decision, but you can bounce back from that. Just like you could make a horrible decision in dealing with a woman. All right, now you learn your lesson. Don't do it again. Now, if you keep making that, then yeah, you stupid. But don't make it again, right? So he went to prison and he turned his life around. And I mean, this is what I'm getting. So that means he learned his lesson. He turned his life around. He's an example of what to do after you made a mistake, right? This is, you can look at it that this is his second chance. And he living the way that he want to live. So you can't hold prison, you know what I mean? Because there's some people that either you got caught. See, people who've been there, either you got caught or wrongfully accused or whatever the case may be. That don't necessarily mean that you're a bad person. There's people behind them walls that necessarily don't deserve to be inside the walls. So you can go on and on about that, you know, because, you know, a lot of people look down on people who done did some time. Hey, look, man, regardless of whatever happened, as long as you going over here and got your redemption story, turned your life around, and you on that grind, however you want to be on that grind, hey, man, don't let nobody sit over there and talk down on you.
Is something missing in society. And I do think that true wealth is the family. And I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth. That is what I think it is. And that is what I think truly
We
success
can't argue
is
with it.
being able to go
That's
home
what
and
you
look your
think it
family in
is.
the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, "There's my stud dad right there, standing there.
Do you have
That stud right there with
do
his
you
shirt off.
do you have children?
Look at that
Do you
stud.
do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have two.
You have two. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from
Sure.
nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
That
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me?
All right.
No, but
all right.
dude, nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining,
usually
dude.
attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk, bro. Dude,
All right.
look
let's
at
just-
your goddamn self.
Guys,
well,
guys.
See, Yami. Now let me ask you. Now look, Wes ain't had to sit over there, you feel me, and do all that, right? He ain't had to do all that. But the way homie responded, hey, look, you ain't got to fight. You ain't got to fight. Hey, look, man, you know it's the streets, right? So you know you gotta do what you gotta do. The streets ain't fair, you know. But you know, and homie already told you he ain't about to do no fighting, right? He said you gonna smack an armed man in Florida pretty much. So we know what time it is with homie. He ain't about to do no fighting. He get ready to unload the clip. He said, nah, man. That's why I got the clip, and we're gonna unload the clip. That's crazy. You know, but on the other hand, I believe every man should learn how to fight. That's what I believe in. I believe you should be willing to fight. Now, I'm not saying that you should fight, but if it takes there where you got to fight, see everything, right? A man should have the fighting spirit. And when I say the fighting spirit, that doesn't necessarily mean in a physical form. It's a fight every day that you got to go ahead and be a part of. You got to be a part of this spiritual warfare. So that's a fight every day in itself, right? So every man should have the fighting spirit in them. And I can tell with homie, even though, look, hey, I ain't mad at it though, because especially with times, I ain't mad at it about he said that he gonna do it, but you know, and that said it that hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not mad at anybody who pulled a pistol out. I ain't mad at anybody who pulled a knife out. I ain't mad at anybody who go ahead and throw them hands, you know, because at the end of the day, it's the streets. Self-preservation is the number one law of the land. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But in this case, I think homie a little scared in regards to that. Man looking at you down, you ain't really trying to look at him. I think you kind of scary though, homie. So when we talk about manhood, you shouldn't back down from nobody. You shouldn't go ahead and submit to nobody. You know, either hey, look, either you conquer, or if you get or if you get beat down over, hey, he got to beat it out of you, man. You don't submit, you got to beat it. So hey, man,
I've never seen such a pathetic motherfucker.
Okay,
Well, let's chill out a little bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men look like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Dude,
Is that what they look like?
And
This is the
let's let
problem
him-
in society. Is people like this think they can talk to someone like me like that. They really
Yeah, I think homie a pussy though. I'll just be honest with you. I think homie a pussy. I'm talking about him. Homie a pussy. You know. Hey, look, Wes ain't talking about nothing. Wes ain't said nothing about no. You know what I mean? Hey, look, shoot, take your ass to that gym and get busy with it. You man, squab up, man. Like you got, like I said, every man should be willing to squab. Every man should be willing to squab. And you can look at old boy with the tits, with the B cups, and I can probably look at you and I can say it's almost safe to assume, because of course there's always a chance, it's almost safe to assume that he probably ain't never been in no fight. And if he did, he got his ass whooped.
think they can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show.
You can't cry because you shot your shot too. You were talking about he pretty much called you a pussy, and you pretty much was trying to make fun of him being inside and pretty much downplaying like he think a certain type of way. He is a certain type of way because he went to prison. Stop it. So quit trying to play like the victim. And you said what you said. I don't give a damn if it wasn't, you felt like it was in defense or what. You still say what you said, but don't act like you the victim, though.
It's supposed to be about. I like this shit. So
So
personally,
do I.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
I
blood
mean,
sports.
We can agree to disagree.
We can
We
have
can move on, but
can-
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men
he-
usually have
he has-
hair. We
he
can
has
agree on
cro-
that too.
he has
Physically.
crossed over.
What? What the fuck this nigga talk? Man, what? Yeah, he a soft pussy. He a soft pussy. Man, hey, I done seen a little something, man. Somebody out there trying to get on West. Man, stop it. If anybody was in defense of this pussy right here, man, stop it. Man, y'all should stop watching their channel. Like, for real. Like, that is not like if you young and you trying to figure this out, because I know a lot of y'all ain't had no big homies, no big brothers, no pops. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. So far, I don't know how Wes Watson's ideology is to a T, but from what he's telling me right now, I agree with a lot of what his ideology is. I agree. You know, he pretty much exerted dominance and said, "Hey, I'll smack the shit out you," and he backed down like a coward. He backed down like a coward. He's talking about no man is bald. What? What are you talking about, man? Like, so you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So evidently you don't know nothing about no manhood. But you got the nerve to be on here talking about success. Come on, man. And you built like the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys, Mike Zimmer. I'm just saying, like, motherfucker built like Mike Zimmer. Like, come on, man. Like, that's your best comeback. Yeah, he fell some type of way. He got cut. Right now, I'm with Wes Watson. Like I said, right now I'm with Wes Watson.
Over gender barriers.
I think we can see each side has different opinions.
By choice, crossing gender barriers, by growing tits.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your
That boy do got tits, don't he?
intentions. And I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God. And so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are in fact procreating. And if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally.
But I see Wes kind of back down though when he said he gonna pull out that yes stood over there. He did.
Effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a
moral society, stop it. Do you not see what's going on in society? Moral, man, that's an individual thing. I can go on and on about this morality things. I mean, yeah, a lot of the times when they talk about society, and let me go ahead and watch my tone on that, because I was going to go a certain type of direction. Let me go. I'll save it for later.
Materialistic society. That's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim.
Why is helping? Wait. Why is helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So, okay. So are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking to.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's helping somebody. Shit, I can sell it. I can do all kind of things with that. Shit, hell yeah, that's helping me. Shit, motherfucker, give me a $30,000 watch. Yeah, shit. You don't think I'll cash out on that? Hell yeah, that's helping me. Shit.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did I ask you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch?
Let me give you this. Oh, I get it. Let me give you this watch. Let me give you the money and the cars and the clothes, the hoes, I suppose. He like, let me go ahead and give you these things because this is what it feels like, you know, to get to the top. Like you can have what you want to have. I get it. It's the mindset. It's go ahead and give it. It's kind of working on psychology. This is what you're working toward. You like that? You like how I feel? Yeah. You see, I get it. You see, these losers don't understand it, but I get it though. I honestly get it. Now he may not explain it in a way, but as soon as I heard it, I get it. I do. Yeah, these is losers right here. I ain't gonna lie, these are straight marks.
Watch, I give them habits, a mindset.
So the answer is no.
Operate.
So if you give them,
well, you guys are assuming we're only doing stuff about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ! These Karens.
The answer is no.
Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? How did you bring me here with people like
You didn't
this?
answer the question.
Man, who brought them? Who brought them on? Walter Weeks.
It's fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here.
What a
Okay, go ahead,
pussy.
Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know.
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer the
man.
question. Is giving
Would-
someone an
would you-
expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
Like Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're
Fuck
skilled at
you.
some things.
Whoever
Hey,
fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Wouldn't hang out. Would you guys hang out with them? Absolutely not.
base guy right there just
What they gonna teach you how to do? Be a little docile sucker? How to sit over there and cry? Nah, man. Hey. They always say you are who you hang out with, right? You become who you hang out with, right? And if you hang out with losers, more than likely you're gonna become a loser. You hang around with determined individuals who have a good mentality, who are driven, more than likely you're going to become one of them as well. So in that case, from what you done heard, do you want to hang out with these two pussies? Or would you want to hang out with Wes Watson? If I had to answer the question, I think I would want to hang out with Wes Watson.
said, "Hell
Nice
yes,
little
shut up."
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man.
The whole crowd says, "Yeah,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
help them."
Different guys
this,
on the
this is
panel.
why most people don't invite
Yeah,
these
Lance.
guys.
Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
I asked you to jiggle it. I asked you to jiggle it. Motherfucker wiggle it. Motherfucker. Oh, you ain't twins ass.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little faggot.
Are you
Shut
sure? Are you sure you can shave your head?
Okay.
Or?
We got
All right. Go ahead, Miguel.
We're on Rumble, right?
Yeah.
We're on YouTube too.
Oh well, fuck it.
We
do it live. We're not on mic.
Hey man, I had to stop. I had to try and stop saying that word too. Hey, I swear I be wanting to call people that. Hey man, cause it's so soft. It's so soft, and and I don't know if it's like some conference, some manhood conference, some success conference. You got other individuals who trying to attend to learn, but whoever put these two up there, nah, man. Like maybe it was something to go ahead and show somebody like what not to be, because whatever this shit is, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Live, baby.
We do it live.
Bro,
Do it
George
live.
Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn! Look at whose shirt is that, dude? That your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit, bro.
Welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking
I feel like I'm
holy
in the locker
shit!
room.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism. You
Yeah, you
These
worship it,
guys-
dude. You
these
worship
guys
it.
must have grown up with money. The
Bro, you
people who didn't
worship
grow up with
material.
money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up.
You
You don't know
worship
me,
it.
you fucking
I can
lame.
tell. I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you know
Listen
me?
how reactive you are. If someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms.
"See, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it." Why would I shave my arms?
Look at
I'm a
these-
man.
Look at these pale
What the
fucks.
fuck
out
is
here.
wrong with you?
Okay.
No, you not. No, you not. You ain't no man. Quit lying. No, you not. You soft.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
Okay. Let's let Miguel finish this real
Dude,
quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave
chicks.
your pubes.
Hey, post these guys, women
guys,
back here.
guys.
I want to see these.
And who is Wes Watson? Don't tell me he like a G face or something, though. Don't tell me he like a G face in this mug, man. Man, don't tell me, man. I'll sit over there and look up to him, man. And Wes Watson got some stuff on him. Man, I might just go ahead and just keep the video the way it is and maybe not look at Wes Watson again unless it's something like this. Because, man,
These guys, women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects
Hey,
in our world because
guys,
we're not materialists.
guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
Is
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes,
You're crying.
Let's just
No,
move
no, no,
on.
no, no, no. We're
We're
gonna
gonna move
continue.
on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want.
We're
little
gonna move
faggot.
on.
That's all
We're
you
gonna move
got.
on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move
you
on.
that's all you got is threats.
We're
and
gonna move
fruit
on,
drink.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on,
that's
guys. We're gonna move on.
At least
Okay,
I can
Miguel,
answer.
go ahead.
What do you have? You sissy?
Go
At
ahead,
least
Miguel.
I can answer a direct question.
Guys.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a loser. Who says that? At least I can answer a direct question. Like that's supposed to hurt my feelings or something. At least you're bald. What? So what? Shit, man. Y'all see me, man? Hey, look, man. My hairline ain't where it used to be at back in the day, y'all. Shit, you let that motherfucker drop back another little centimeter or an inch, man. It's over. This shit is over. I'm going bald, y'all. Let this shit drop back another centimeter. This shit is gone. Nigga, and my thing is, dude, what do I want to be? Do I want to be Michael Jordan bald or what do I want to do? Because I'm going to go bald too, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know right now. So if y'all see me with a shaved head, and you already know what time it is, because I ain't about to sit over there and just keep this on. Man, this hairline going back a little bit. Y'all look at that mirror like, oh, shit. You think I'm about, hey, I know when it's time to go. I know when it's time to let it go like Keisha Cole. Shit, man. Hey, maybe give it about a couple more years or something like that, man. I'm going to be right with Wes.
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how
Go
did
ahead,
you
Miguel.
bring me here? I thought this was
Go
like
ahead.
some real
Wes,
shit.
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
All right, what's success, right? Freeing the slaves. That's what it is. Mental slaves, man. That's what it is, man. And I got to agree with Wes. You got to help people out. Like, you can't, like, it's true. This whole thing, right? I came from no money. Immigrant, Mexican, having trouble with the body. So shout out West.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? But
Ooh, this American
we've helped a
Cholo
lot of
looking.
people. We made millionaires, and that's changed people's lives. That's helped people get fucking families, and now people have the time to fucking go to the gym, do everything. But it's about freeing your mind, and that's what I'm proud of, and that's what I do. That's what Charlie does. That's what most of these men on.
Let me see some. Oh, Doug's reacting to him. Oh, snap. Oh, damn it. Damn.
This panel do is we free people from their fucking mental
I know
slavery.
what that means.
Period. Okay.
So,
Drop the mic.
oh man.
Ooh.
Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you this: we got a bunch of masculine guys on the panel because they're arguing with each other. So
Where?
that's how you know.
Where?
Those are
Masculine. Myron. Stop. You think masculinity has something to do with arguing? Absolutely not. A bitch argues.
some stuff.
So-
Mr. Steal your bitch.
That has nothing to do with masculinity. Stop. Bro, what's wrong with this loser, right, man? Come on, man. Why he had to open up his mouth? Come on, man. Stop.
Bitch.
Yeah.
And
So
his buddy.
Keep shaving your
So
body.
what I will
Damn.
say, what I will say is this:
Keep shaving
I
my
think the
body.
definition of success is a combination of everything that everyone on the panel has said, whether being free, being able to have a family, being able to have your money on point, being in shape, which I agree with 100%. If you are going to be married, you're free and you run the marriage the way that you want.
You goddamn
Um,
right.
Roddy body.
Being free, I think all these how do I say this? All these attributes absolutely make you into the top tier guy, and it really comes down to
Hey, I seen him before. Who is he? I seen him before. What's his name? I'm about to light his ass up. What's his name? And who is this? Motherfucker look like Rick off of Walking Dead. Motherfucker look like Rick off Walking Dead, man.
to having all the pieces, right? We talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And all 5 pieces of Exodia. You got to have all 5 pieces. The piece that I'm missing right now, which I will admit that that Wilson has,
Facts, nigga.
is
Facts,
that
nigga. I got.
religion does matter, right? Whether you're Christian,
What do you mean?
Muslim, Jewish, etc.
What do you mean?
Understanding that there's a higher power and being devout to something and understanding that and following God is very important. That's something that
That ain't got nothing to do with no religion, though. You can acknowledge that there's a higher power without being a part of a religion. I'm not trying to down anybody with a religion, though, but you can recognize a higher power without identifying with their religion, my boy. And this who people are listening to? Somebody who's supposed to be well researched, so they say, who call other people dumb? Are you sure? Motherfucker got a beak on it. Look at that beak he got. They like, hold on. Because we're not about to let this boy Myron slide. Like, you up on here trying to tell people about success, and they on here talking about manhood, and you getting hair transplants. You getting pubic hairs on your down piece. You probably don't never ever need to get a haircut ever again. Stop it. And who is this? Who he look like, man? This look on the boy.
I need to work on myself, and I'm definitely gonna admit that I haven't been the best Muslim, I haven't been the most devout Muslim, and it's something that I need to go back to at some point. But I think being religious is
How about you go there now if you so-called Muslim? Like, hold up, man. Hold up. You think I'm about to let that slide? Look, I understand ain't nobody perfect. As they would say, we all fall short, right? But let's not don't sit over here and preach about discipline and preach other men to be disciplined and how they should act when in fact you identify with a religion and you're not committing 100% to your religion. You look dumb doing that. Like, you're a hypocrite. Everything you done got on them broads about, you got a hair transplant. You are not a committed Muslim. Like I said, I'm not judging you on a perfection scale. But you know that, and you said that, but in your response, you didn't have no plans anytime soon to get back on track. Why? Because what you doing, is this good in the eyes of Allah? How you conduct yourself, is that pleasing to Allah? I'm sure it's not. So what are we doing here? Who is he to go here and tell anybody on how they should be? And he doesn't even take his own advice. Come on.
very important. It's something that I'm missing. Obviously I have the fitness, the money, girls, whatever the hell it may be. But at the end of the day, to be fulfilled, you need that religious component, I think, especially when you have it all.
Just say, yeah, you think, in your opinion. Because there's a whole, man, y'all gonna get me started, boy. No, don't listen to this mother. Do not listen to him. I understand this video and what I just said probably won't do like the mother videos. Don't listen to this. You don't need religion to feel complete. There's people that participate in religion because they're fighting something. They're feeling guilty about something, and they think that participate in this can give them some type of peace of mind. Like, I know a couple people that was in the military that identify with a religion. They participate in it because it helps them cope and it gives them a peace of mind. Not because they believe in it. It's because what it does for them. You got a whole lot of people who participate in religion who just applies the message when it seeks them, when it fits them. They don't apply it 100%. They pick and choose how they want to interpret it, even though the book tells them to lean not onto their own understanding. But for some reason, they always go ahead and give you their understanding, and it be 100% dead incorrect. But they'll tell you and condemn you about how you live in your life. Now, I know I ain't trying to go ahead and give you a speech, but no, I just wanted to go ahead and just let you guys know, if you choose to participate in religion, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. It don't make you any less of a man. It doesn't make you an incomplete or a complete man because you don't participate in religion.
At all. So no one here on the panel is wrong, honestly. Some guys are specialized in other things. Some guys are better.
Because you got the heads of these religion, right? These so-called leaders in their religion who just breaking on the people, who doing all kind of grimy stuff, right? Does Elijah Muhammad ring any bells? Does Farrakhan ring any bells? Does TD Jakes ring any bells? I'm just saying, does Joel Osteen ring any bells? I'm not trying to put nothing out there on nobody, but you get what I'm saying.
Some things than others, but I think the general message, the underlying message is 100% correct. You got to have your money on point. You can't be a fat piece of shit. You got to be able to run the marriage if you are married the way that you.
So he's being dissed then. You can't be a fat piece of shit. And what I'm looking at right now is somebody who's built like a piece of shit. Like he has the body where you shall not be that big. Like his structure, his structure of how his body is built, he shouldn't be that big. And he has no discipline, but got the nerve to get up on here and talk about success when in order to achieve success and however you view it, it requires discipline. And you can look at him right now and tell he doesn't live a disciplined life, but he's on here trying to go ahead and give his viewpoints to other young men who are trying to go ahead and get this game to apply it to their lives so they can be a better them for not only themselves, but their family. Stop it.
You want where you're able to.
And I wouldn't go to no conference with a motherfucker like Walter Weeks telling me on what success is. I wouldn't go to no conference with a motherfucker like Myron telling me about what success is. Stop it. You may got a good channel, cool. You may have a channel that blew up, but how you conduct yourself, the type of loser shit that, like you talking about success, right? But ain't this the same loser who got tricked up with that Asian girl not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, because he couldn't have the discipline? He talk about all these hood rats, but he's laying in bed with them and hitting that coochie rubber free, right? You talk about sugar free, right? Oh, sugar. Well, this nigga hitting that coochie rubber free.
Have an open relationship where you're able to be on a
stop.
Private jet with 4 other women with your wife, or if you want to be monogamous, that's fine too. But I think you need to be able to run your life the way that you want. Understand that you're put on this earth for a reason, and God put you here for a reason, and it's not to waste it away. So turn it to fresh.
I think success just means you have a choice that you can make every day. So waking up saying, okay, this is what I want to do with my life, I'll do. And ultimately, if you're a guy out here, you want to be successful for yourself and your family. So I think.
What? You have a choice. What? I don't get it. That's why I said, why is Walter Weeks even on here? What? This is the same dude that Grant Cardone told him to take his loser ass home. Everybody got a choice. Everybody. The reason why you're going through what you're going through right now, whether it's good or bad, is because of the choices that you made. Everybody has a choice. That's success. I'm sorry. I can't get with it. Now I understand this is his opinion. But in that case, his opinion didn't really make too much sense to me.
For most people here, you want to grind, make money to invest for your family. But how do you get there? And it's having goals, setting it for yourself, running it back. How do I get to this point? And execution. And I think for most people here, by yourself, you can't get it done. But with a team, people that are successful or on the way up, you can get it done. So I think
I agree with that. Everybody needs a team. And a team could be anything, right? A team could be the lady that you're rocking with. Team could be your brothers and sisters, and y'all go ahead and have a common goal. Whatever your team and however you built your team, you do need a team to accomplish certain things in life. Because like I said, we are people that function on relationships, and you need people to do certain things, right? Just like in regards to, so let's say, for instance, like my TVs, right? I just got my TVs put up, right? Shit, I don't know how to put no goddamn TV up. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So guess who I called? Somebody who know how to go ahead and put that TV up.
having a good network, people around you, and having that mindset and goals helps to go all the way. But yeah, as you can see here, we all have different opinions and it's success in different ways.
As you guys see,
Oh, yeah.
everyone has a perspective of life. Sorry
Yeah.
for my English, I'm Spanish, but what you gotta understand is your perspective is gonna shape your reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's many things being said here, but one thing I gotta say that I back up Wes is that you can never be truly like in peace with yourself if you're not proud of how you look. Because to be present, you're gonna be proud of your presence. So
Hey, to kind of piggyback on that, I've always been a confident dude. Always, even when I had pretty much some titties, right? Remember, I tell you all the time, I used to be 300 some pounds. Now I never knew that because I carried it well. When somebody weighed me, I think I was getting weighed for a job back in the day, and I had to go through a little height and weight thing, and that dude said I was over 300. I was like, what? I'm like, hey, that's wrong. I was over 300 pounds. It don't matter how I got there, right? Even though I had an injury, that doesn't matter because I should have been watching my calorie intake. So there's no excuse. But I was over 300 pounds. And I tell you this, man, when I went on ahead and lost that weight and shaped my body to how I wanted to shape, boy, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Now I done been in lean, I done been in swole, I done been big, I done did all kind of body I didn't had all kind of body types, man. And shoot, I'm probably gonna be adjusting throughout my whole life. I may want to go through a period where I just want to be lean. I may go through a period where I might want to pack some more muscle mass on. But the good thing about me saying that is I have the discipline and I have the drive to be able to accomplish however I want to look. And you too, gentlemen, that will help. That will boost your confidence, especially if you're already a confident dude in general. It'll boost your confidence. Just think about it like this: you got the whole world. There's billions of people in this whole world, right? But in the United States alone, by you taking care of yourself and being in good shape, shit, that alone separates you from a lot of people. A lot of people. The United States is big as hell, undisciplined as hell, eat bad as hell. So if you go ahead and take on that disciplined lifestyle of taking care of yourself, you're gonna be in a category with the very few.
You gotta be proud of how you look in the mirror. That's money on the side. I've been broke and I've been rich. I'm always gonna choose rich, bro.
I've been
I've been fat and I've been in shape. I'm always gonna choose in shape. So I feel that's the main message here. You guys gotta be proud of who you are, because if not, you're not gonna be walking around of your best version of yourself.
Well said. Okay, second question, guys, is going to be, what is your daily?
I agree. I agree with homie said. I agree what he said. That was a good video. Right. Buy my course. Yeah, who was that? Somebody trolling? Shit, man. I don't need to buy no damn course. Sure, buy your course. Not you could be saying that for something else, but I want to address these people who be saying that buy my course shit. That shit don't be helping nobody. That don't be helping nobody. That don't be helping nobody. Them courses, man. Them courses, all it is just helping somebody else to get richer. People, I bet you I give you more. I give y'all more for free on here than them courses give you. I give you guys more for free than what them $300, $400 courses be giving y'all. All that shit is a scam. Like, man, hey, look, man, I ain't trying to go ahead but I'm gonna be real. Like a nigga, like, for instance, I seen a nigga that had a course, like, what's his name? MTR. Who the fuck would buy an MTR course? Who would buy an MTR course to allow this man to teach you how to be who the, come on, my G. You gonna learn how to be a man from MTR? Stop. Stop. Like you gonna buy a fresh and fish course? Stop. Then it said, "Yeah, that truth in the life." Oh God. Like you gonna buy a course for them losers? What can Walter Weeks teach you about manhood? What is MTR going to teach you about manhood? Really? What is Myron going to teach you about being a man? What? That's not even their real names. They go out here and they go on by some other names, not even talking about the YouTube name, but in general, right? When you go down to the nitty gritty, they said that their name is Myron and Walter Week. Is that your real name? It'll be one thing if you didn't want to reveal it, but when you go here and pretty much say to public, this is who you are, like this ain't even your real name. So how could we go here and roll with your identification? Like I got names on here, but my real name is Ken. You feel what I'm saying? You don't hear a whole bunch of their mamas, whether it be in the background or whatever, call me that, because that's my name. That's my name. It ain't what well, you want me to go here and tell y'all my name is Bartholomew? My name is Bartholomew Jenkins III. My name is Bartholomew Jenkins III. That's the shit that borrowed me. Matter of fact, I should change my name on here to Bartholomew Jenkins III. Man, we can't even respect that. I mean, we gonna learn how to be a man from a dude who got a hair transplant. Huh? We gonna sit over there and learn manhood and success from somebody with a hair transplant. But somebody who was pretty much a couple years from wearing a toupee, because he's somebody that wear a toupee. Shit, he probably had a toupee on. Didn't he have a toupee on? And this man is supposed to teach me how to be a man. Stop. You can learn. Oh God, Cartholomew. Cartholomew Jenkins III. Man, I might have to turn that into a character, man. Hey, man, if I turn something into a character, man, don't mind me. But I agree with Sterling, though. You looking at what not to do. They telling you all what you should do, but a lot of the times they showing you what not to do. But not you seeing how certain things, like as far as like, let's say for instance, talking to a woman, right? The way I talk to a woman is gonna be different than probably how you talk to a woman. But as long as you get results, that's all that matters, right? I'm a hard ass dude, man. I'm somebody I'm blunt. Somebody say that my approach hurts feelings, but I don't want to lie. Like I used to lie. I used to lie a lot, and I didn't like how I felt. And when I used to get caught in the lie, they got upset. But when I tell you the truth, you can't get mad that I told you the truth. You may not like it though, but you respect it. So I'd rather deal with, the with anything in regards to dealing with the truth up front, other than dealing with that false reality and then dealing with a horrible ending of a lie in the back end. That's all I'm saying. Y'all think about that. What would you rather deal? You rather deal with the front end with the truth, or deal with the back end and the lie? Because if you deal with that back end on a lie, man, you might not want to deal with that back end. See, it's easy to digest and it's easy to deal with that front end. Hey, either they rock with it or they didn't rock with it, or it is what it is, and you know how to adjust. But dealing with that back end on the lie, man, Just like when somebody tell me, like, what would you want me to lie or no, I want the truth. Quit trying to sugarcoat it to me. Tell me what it is. Am I not good enough? What? Tell me so I can fix it. Hey, like my other channel said, welcome to the truth don't hurt. Where the truth doesn't hurt, it just hurt coming from me. Hey, the truth don't hurt because a lot of people already accept reality. The problem is the truth is hurt because it coming from the individual. That's all. The truth doesn't hurt. They already knew. A lot of people know they ain't good enough. But when somebody tell them that they ain't good enough, that's when it hurts their feelings, though. But they was already aware of the truth. Remember that, right? Just like a lot of these females on here, they be talking reckless, but they understand. They know the truth. They know what's up. But when you tell it to them, now all hell gonna break loose. It's just the fact that you told it to them. That's all. Nothing. It's nothing more, nothing less. Deal with that front end, then deal with that back end. When it comes with the back end, we want to go ahead. See, anything that we deal with the back end, we want to deal with rewards in the back end. Of course, we would love it on the front end too. But when we think of that back end, we want the rewards. We want the benefit from that back end, from making them deposits in that back end, right? For making that account fatter. That's what we want. But dealing with that, but nah, man. Dealing with BS, dealing with failure on the back end, nah. Because then if you deal with failure on the back end, you can look at what you did wrong on the front end. It all creeps up, right? If I tell you that lie, which is wrong on the front end, like that saying, what you do in the dark will always come to the light. That could be good or that could be bad, but it's gonna come to the light. If you're lying on here, what you do in the dark, it's gonna come to the light, right? It's like you see a lot of these so-called YouTubers, right? They getting exposed, right? They tell you that they are one thing, but then somebody get up on there and expose them for all the lies that they have told, that they're really not that, right? Because, hey, what you do in the dark gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to the light. When it's lights, camera, action, they got all these ideologies, man, and they get tested for it. When it's lights, camera, action, you see they fold, right? See, when it was lights, camera, action on this, you heard Walter Weeks talk. You like, what the fuck are you talking about? No wonder you don't really talk that much when you get to interviewing them females on there, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You get to go here and be in a position like this with these individuals, right? Sitting around them, and you get to be like, well, I'm not devout. I'm not disciplined, like I said there. I'm not a devout Muslim, the way, you know what I mean, the way I should be. All they skeletons come to the closet. You heard what Stevie Wonder said, skeletons in your closet. All them skeletons come out. But you got the nerve to go ahead and tell these broads that they not that, and that they failures, and you want to tell these other dudes on that they ain't shit and all this. But when we look at your life and you knowingly are not participating in a disciplined lifestyle, but that's okay. Make that make sense. See, what would you rather do? Would you rather learn how to be rich from somebody who is rich or broke? I believe 100% of y'all would tell me, I want to learn how to be rich from somebody who is rich. You want to learn from somebody who's been there, who done that. They can tell you, they can help guide you. But what the hell is Walter Weeks or Myron? What's his name? Elmer. What's his real name? Elmer Fudd, or whatever the hell his name is. What the hell can they tell you? What have they been through? Nothing. Because you see, they talk all this shit. But what's going on with Freshen? What's going on with Walter Weeks? He ain't ever touched a piece of coochie. And when he's able to get some coochie because of his platform that him and Elmer Fudd done built, now he got some access, and he don't know where his true colors come out. His undisciplined, loser ass colors come out. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Let that marinate on y'all. Let that marinate. But all right, y'all, man. I just wanted to go ahead and do this reaction. Good reaction. I seen a lot of people getting on Wes Watson line. I agree with Wes Watson. Right. I agree with Wes Watson. These two losers on the right, that's all they are. Just a losers. Just a bunch of pussies. That's all they are. Right. and they got mad. I mean, because at the end of the day, right? What does David Goggins say? Stay hard. We gone.